Sup? It's Greggatron. I want to show you guys another good exercise I like to do as far as arms goes. Take this. I call it the squiggly bar, but it's called the easy curl bar. Take this, right? Put zero weight on it. No weight. And preacher curl this thing to 50 or more reps. The first 10, 20 reps, child's play. But when you get past 30 and so, it starts to get difficult. When you get to those last couple of reps, that's when it's extremely difficult. So those are the ones you want to focus in the most because you want to get everything out of it. And that's where the real gains will come in. And I like to do it because it makes my arms more ripped, more shredded. Helps build that endurance. So yeah. When I want to get bigger arms, I put weight on it. But to stay more lean, just put no weight on it. And see what happens. Alright. It's another fun exercise. Alright, so let's do it. Let's do it. Just do as many reps as possible. That's 20. It's 30. $40. 50. 60. 70. Eight. 80. We're gonna take it to 100. Oh, they're burning now. 1, 2. That's 100. Keep going. Keep going. Ah, 1. 130. So this bar is about 17 pounds, 17 and a half pounds, which doesn't sound like much, but when you do a bunch of reps of anything, you will develop those softballs in your biceps. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, that's crazy. Another thing I like doing is that same thing, but with the reverse curls. Ooh, I can't even curl right now. But yeah, doing stuff with high reps, it makes you look good, man. It makes your body feel good and look good. You feel good because you don't have to worry about being super strained and fatigued because there's no weight on it. So a lot of people, they think when they bodybuild, they have to go super heavy to make results. And they are afraid because they don't have the confidence that they can lift that heavy. Whereas if you do stuff like this, for one, it's safe. And for two, you'll still make gains. Like, look at that. There was no weight on that bar and I still made gains. And don't say, well, those were already there. No, man, I just made additional gains. You watched it. But yeah, it definitely keeps you nice and loose, nice and shredded. A little bit more agile when you're lifting the heavier weight. You'll become more bulky. But yeah, Try stuff like that. You can do the same thing with like 10-pound dumbbells or 15-pound dumbbells. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, also, I guess I'll show you real quick while I'm here. While we're all here, right? Do the same thing. I did this, right? But do the same thing with the reverse, which is even tougher. Oh. Ooh. And what that does is it targets a different area. So whatever you do, don't be afraid to drop weight and go to failure. Now, if you know you're doing like a compound movement, like bench pressing, don't go to failure on that with heavy weight, especially with no spotter. Remember, be smart, be safe. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. I'm kidding. But just get healthy. Remember that Honey Nut Cheerios commercial when the bee is like, be happy, be healthy. This is what I'm talking about. Be healthy. It's good to make gains. Trust me. If there's no one who you can trust, just trust me this one time. And I talk to different people, different family members, friends, people in the comment section. They say they have a bad hip or a bad back or a bad knee or something like that. So they're being hindered from doing what they really, really want to do, which is fine. Just try to figure out a way to work around it. You know what I'm saying? Find the cheat code for making gains. And I don't mean the cheat code like you're taking drugs. I mean, like, let's say your shoulder is to where you can't put your hand all the way above your shoulder. Well, then just go halfway up while the other arm goes all the way up. Just do what you can. Or let's say this shoulder is weaker than this shoulder. Well, do the same weight, but for the weaker shoulder, see if you can do 2 extra reps so it can catch up to your stronger side. There's so many things you can do in the gym that's like science, like chemistry, anatomy and physiology. That's how I got so excited about it in the first place, because it was like a whole universe of stuff that I never even thought about. I thought you just go in there and lift weights and, you know, go home, but there's so much that goes into it. There's so much science behind it. That's what excited me about it. Like, if I do this, my body will look like this. Or if I do this, I'll end up looking like this. Or if I eat this, I'll look like this. If I eat that, I'll look like that. They say you are what you eat, right? But try the preacher curl bench. This thing is also one of my best friends. And the easy curl bar, another good tool. This is good stuff right here. If you have any questions, hit me up in the comment section. Shout out to all the good people. Y'all know who y'all are. All right. Yes. and it's almost New Year's. So forget about those New Year's resolutions. Just stay constant. Keep doing what you've been doing this whole time. Because if you make a New Year's resolution, you'll stop by the time it's March. But if you're consistent during April, May, June, etc., you don't have to think about a New Year's resolution. Just stay solid. Stay on point. It shouldn't matter if it's summer or winter. Every season is gains season. You can make gains any time of year. All right. Peace.